What's going on guys, Ivor here and welcome to episode 36 of Ronaldo's Return. If you guys did miss yesterday's episode, I highly recommend you do actually go and check that out because I went through my Elite Division Rival rewards and the red pick, which might have included Mbappe. It might not have done. You will have to go and check that out so you know. But in today's video, it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be showing you guys a tutorial on how to score every single corner you get in FIFA. And we all know you do get multiple corners and these can decide games. So make sure you do stick until the very end of today's video because I'm going to show you multiple ways, not just one, but multiple ways of scoring every single corner in FIFA so you can pick the one that works best for you. Let's just get straight into it. So the first thing we are going to go through is the fundamentals. As you can see on screen right now, these are my insane custom tactics. If you do want to watch the video where I go through all of them, click the eye top right of the screen right now, so you can definitely go and check it out because these are the best custom tactics I have used in a long time. But as you can see, look at the corners. The corners need to be won. It isn't, oh, sometimes it'll work if it's not on one. Can I use it on two? No, you cannot. It has to be on one. There's literally no other way around it. So when it is on one, that one player does stand at the edge of the box, and that is what you need. You need it on one. And as you can see right now from this screenshot, this is the layout that you are going to get when you do not call a player short off the start on the loading screen. This is always the layout you're going to get. And as you can see, there's always going to be a player on the edge. In this scenario, it is Bernardo Silva for me. So this one is going to be the first way that you can do it, and this is the one that I use most of the time. So you do not call a player short when the loading screen is on. Trust me, if you are used to doing that, it will take a while to get it out of your brain because you will keep calling them short and it will mess it all up. But do not press anything. And then when you're onto the corner taker, hold RB and A to pass it to him. I do it around 2 or 3 power because if you do put too much power on, it goes back to the halfway line. Literally, it just fires it back to the halfway line and the corner is gone. So just put 2 or 3 bars of power on it, fire it into him. Make sure you take 1 touch. If you do it first time, it's not going to work because, you know what, it will work sometimes, but most of the time it does not work. So take 1 touch and just dink it to the back post. Hold X, that's all you need to do. It's around 2.5 to 3 bars of power and it'll go over all the defenders to your guy at the back post, and then you can either head it or volley it in. But you do not need to green it. If you do green it, great, you actually have a more chance of scoring, but it's not necessary. It's not a necessary thing to be greening the shots, the headers or the volleys. Just hold B down towards the goal and 99%, if not 100% of the time, it is going to go in. So it's now time to move on to the second way at which you can score every single corner in FIFA. The one we just went through is definitely the best way you can do it. That's the way that I use most. So if you do want to click off now and try that one, you're more than free to go ahead and do that because that one, trust me, is the best one which you can use. But anyway, let's go on with the second one. So just like the first way, do not call a player short off of the start because again, it will mess all of it up. So what you want to do is skip past all of it and you can even wait a couple of seconds. Relax, chill. If you're in champs, get a little drink, you can calm down. But with the second one, you then need to call a player short, and when they get to the corner of the box, which I've zoomed into right now, when they get to around there, then you pass it to them. Around 1.5 to 2 power. And then you need to take a touch with that player just so they can compose themselves, lay it back to the same guy we did in the first one, and then do the same again when you dink it to the back post and your player is there for a free header, a free volley and a free shot on goal. Again, just like every single tutorial that I'm doing with the corners, you do not need to green them. It is not necessary because if you do miss the green, your player is going to miss. But if you do hit the green, obviously it's fantastic. All you need to do is aim it towards the goal and it's going to be a guaranteed goal. So just run through this one again. Do not call a player short off at the start. Then bring the player towards you once you have skipped past all the animations. And then when they get towards the corner of the penalty area, pass it to them with about 1.5 power and then lay it to the edge of the box and then proceed it again where you cross it into the back post with around 2.5 to 3 powers and then it's just a simple goal after that. So now it's time to move on to the third and final way of scoring every single corner in FIFA 22. Like I said, the first one is probably going to be the most consistent, the second one, the second most consistent, and the third one, this one is a bit risky. Do not really do this one. I'm just throwing it in there because I know there's a few weirdos out there that do like to do things differently, but this one is quite hard. Make sure you watch it. This one is different straight away because you need the player to come short straight off the start. to spawn next to the guy taking the corner, but you do not pass it to them. As you can see, I am manually controlling Salah on the edge of the box. You then need to run Salah towards where the referee is and then fire it into him. This one will take quite a bit of power from the guy actually taking the corner, so you do miss the guy right next to him. So you need to fire it into him, and then you dink it to the back post, and then again into the back of the net. So again, this one is a little bit harder to do. It does take quite a bit more learning to do, but let's run through it slowly. So you do spawn in with the guy next to you taking the corner. You then control Salah, running him towards where the referee is stood. You then fire it into his feet, take a touch, dink it in, and a free goal again. Just like the other ones, no need to green it because you will end up missing the majority of the time. So just press B, and once the ball is in the air, and you're gonna score. Anyway guys, that's everything I'm going to show in today's video. If you guys did find it at all informative, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe with the bell turned on so you're notified whenever the next episode does go live. Anyway guys, I've been Ivy, and peace.